Right, feel like I've gone through hell and high water, but finally it is painted. Yeah, some minutes it was really fun, other minutes I wanted to just throw it over the ocean wall, but we got there in the end. So yeah, it was a very challenging thing to paint, by far the most challenging thing I've ever painted. Give me a truck to paint any day of the week, but yeah, that thing, Jesus Christ. I think it was the number of parts and the size of the parts and so many metal parts. It was just, I mean, 19 cross members, 2 main chassis rails, the floor, the roof, the bulkhead, the doors, all the pallet boxes, the wheel arches, the hubs, the rear bumper, the kingpin bracket, the rear door brackets and door frame and door handles. It was ridiculous. Susie bar, yeah, just lots and lots of painting. But if the weather was behaving itself, obviously recently in the southwest, I'm sure many of you are aware. Well, probably the whole of the UK actually. It's been a heat wave. It's been hot as hell. Yesterday I was in the garden all day, like from 9 till 5. I'm not joking. I was down there determined to get this lot done. So what I've done is I painted it, and I've put, as you can see, I've reassembled this, just the floor and everything below it, mainly because I like to see what it looks like when it's all together. Got a white chassis. I didn't paint around the kingpin. I didn't do that on purpose, just because with all the weight I didn't want it to scrape the paint off. But, you know, it's not perfect. I'll never say what I do is perfect. It's not. It does have rough edges, all right, but I think for me I've done quite a nice job. uh, yeah, right chassis rails and cross members, and everything else is just a mixture of red and white. The rear bumper, I'll show you that in a minute, but I think it looks amazing. Front bulkheads there, and then the rear doors. The rear door handles are white. Those 4 handles are for this pallet box. I haven't put them on yet. Rear pallet box has them on. I don't know if I can turn my torch off. The rear pallet box is where all my electrics will live, and it just opens upwards. Just to that point there. All I need to do is get in there to put my battery and power switch. That's it, and it just shuts. I will put it on magnets, and the front one's open the same as normal. I think there are actually pallets in there. If I can do this one-handed, I'll be very impressed. I'm going to do it one-handed. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So, yeah, painted the inside just red, but you never see the inside of it, do you? So yeah, very happy with it. I'll show you got some other parts. Hang on a sec. So I got the roof there. That's the top of it, which is red, and then the underside is white. And then those are the rails for the curtain tops, so the ones that go across the top of the curtain. So the roof section is red, but then the outer section is black. These came out quite nice, actually. I think the camera can really pick them up, but yeah, so they'll go, up here on top, across the top of the curtain. I think I've explained it in a previous video, but yeah, so it's all painted. Now, what I've got to do now is I need to do the wiring. That's what I'm in the process of planning. I've got 2 lights to go in the top corners of the front bulkhead, and I've got 4 red lights to go across the top of the door frame. I haven't got the red light. I've ordered them. They're on the way. I've got the white ones, but I'm waiting for the red. Also, I've got the rear bumper to wire up. I've put resistors all on it. I'll put a video up of it. You can see the pictures of it. I think it looks amazing. But I need to obviously plumb it into a BO unit, and I need to put the marker lights on the side, which I don't know if I have enough. I think I've got a few amber ones, but I'm probably going to buy some more. So I need to wait for the amber ones and the red ones to arrive, sort those out and get those ordered. I've got the red ones on the way. Then I can wire it all up. I do need to drill a hole to run when the doors are on. The 4 red lights will go up here, and then obviously I need to drill a hole back here for the wires to tuck down through the back of the door frame. So I need to drill a hole probably just around here somewhere, just to run the wires through. I should have done it, but I didn't think about it until after I put it back together. The front one ain't too bad. I can tuck it in somewhere else. And the front bulkhead, as I say, it's red on the outer edge with a white Susie bar, and then it's gloss white on the inside. So basically the ceiling and the bulkhead are white, And then the floor is currently red, although I might change that. I might get wooden lollipop sticks and make a decking for it and stain it to make it look like proper planked flooring. I'm not sure if I'll do that yet, but I'll look into that. And obviously I still need to hold. So basically I got to do the wiring. Got to get some decals made. I want my logo for the rear doors. I'll cut it in half so the door's still open. And I want Express with Style written on the rear flap. I saw it on, I think it was Cecil's DAF. I think it was, I'm not sure, but it was a lovely truck and I just like that. So obviously my truck's got every mile with Style. The tipper's got tipping with Style, and this will have Express with Style. And yeah, so wiring decals. And I got to hole punch the curtains still and put the curtain clips back on it, those things there. So yeah, a very challenging process painting. At some minutes I wasn't very happy with it, other moments I was quite happy with it. So it's just yeah. Anyway, I got there in the end and I think it looks mint. So carry on. I think hopefully by the next video I'll have some progress. I don't know what really. I want to try and get the wiring sorted, get those curtains hole punched, get the clips on, and try and get the decals made. I was going to get David to make them, but he's really busy, so I might ask my friend, my local friend, if he can make them for me, because they're both quite, I mean, he made me a few for that anyway. So yeah, I've got the TCAV here actually. I might hook it up to this in a minute, just see what it looks like. But it's painted. Again, it's me, so it's not IDW level of excellence, but it's not terrible in my mind. I just love that white frame. I think it's standing, even though you never see the bloody frame because it's underneath. But I'm glad I've done it. So let me I'll put a picture up of the rear bumper because I can't spin this around on my workbench because of the way there's two overhang on that end, so it wouldn't fit. So, but I'm sure you can see these pictures on screen and appreciate the rear bumper is pretty cool. That was make it up on the spot. I just took it apart and I noticed all those white rings were separate parts, so I thought I'll paint them white, and I'm glad I did because it looks mega. So, but yeah, that's it. So painting done. Next step: wiring, decals, curtains, and then we should be pretty close to being done. So yeah. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Cheers.